Hey guys, it's Moody here, and today I have a Wi-Fi battle for you all. It's once again overused tier, and I have a battle against Steve/Magnitude, and his channel is in the description. You'd think after we've been dating for this long, we'd already have a battle together, but we don't. So this is our first 6th gen battle, and I actually have a pretty cool team with some pretty cool pokes, and I thought that he would lead off with like Tyranitar to set up his Stealth Rock, so I'm just like, I could just lead off with my Galvantula and set up my Sticky Web, because I honestly thought Sticky Web was like the best option for me, although he does have a Starmie, which I feared would have a Rapid Spin set, so I kind of had to look out for that. But other than that, you know, I just figured, alright, we'll lead with Galvantula, and we're probably going to set up Sticky Web the first turn, and we'll see what he leads off with and whatnot. So I lead off with my pretty little Galvantula, and he leads off with his Dedenne, and I'm just like, alright, well, I got nothing to fear here, so I'm just going to set up my Sticky Web as he goes for a Volt Switch. It doesn't really do a lot. The only thing that it does hinder is the fact that I have a Focus Sash, so that's no longer going to be used. However, Starmie comes in. I'm very confused by this because I'm just going to go for a Thunder, and he just goes into Florges. I'm very, like, confused as to why, because there was no real benefit there, and if I hit Thunder, then I guess he would have taken damage, but whatever. I go into my Ferrothorn now because I figure if he's setting up his screens, then I'll use this opportunity to set up my Stealth Rocks. And like I said, I know he does have Starmie, but I just have to try and make sure that he doesn't try and get a Rapid Spin off. So I went into my Aegislash thinking he for some reason would have a fighting type attack. I wasn't really sure what Chestnut had as a moveset because I'm still fairly new to like actual competitive battling. So I made that mistake. And now I just went into Talonflame in case he was going to Earthquake me again. And I just went for the Acrobatics just to get damage on him. I didn't think I should go for Flare Blitz and get some like residual damage on myself, and then Tyranitar comes in the end it didn't really matter what I went for because it wasn't really going to do much more anyway. So now I decided to call back Talonflame and go into my Ferrothorn. I was thinking maybe he'd go for like a Stone Edge or something, or just set up his rocks, and it was kind of like I already have my rocks up, and I can threaten him out with Gyro Ball. Yep, that's what I'm trying to say. Gyro Ball. So he has Bulletproof. I'm like, oh, that's an annoying ability, but I can't really do much to it. So I decided that I think he wasn't going to go for Earthquake again because he was predicting me to switch in my Talonflame that time. So he went for Stone Edge, and I made a good play here, assuming that he was going to go for Stone Edge instead of Earthquake. And I paid off because now my Aegislash comes in, and I figured he was Choice, so I could get a Swords Dance off. So that's the kind of game we're playing right now, and I got a Swords Dance off, so I assume that I can get some lefties back, and then I can go for a King Shield, get some more lefties back. And I was thinking that I could live a Volt Switch after I have that much health, because I still am in defensive form, and I have a lot of defense, but he gets a crit, which may have mattered. I don't really do damage calcs, but either way I was like, ugh, that's annoying, you know? But whatever, I really just thought I could live that. So I went into my Galvantula now because I figured, hey, I can just kind of like Bug Buzz it, and you know, I for some reason thought it was super effective because I forgot that he was also dual typed and not just pure grass, so whoopsie. But it does work out fine because it forced him to use Earthquake, and now that I know, by now I know that he's choiced, I can get my Charizard out, and I can get my Megaform out, and I can get Drought up, and I can do all sorts of fun damage. Look at Shiny Charizard. Ah, that just looks awesome. I love it. So I did go for a Flamethrower just to be safe, but I figured even if Tyranitar does come in, I'm still going to have Drought prevail, and I can easily just outspeed and Solar Beam it anyway. So that's going to take his Tyranitar out, and I'm just like, oh yeah. So Floor just comes in, And I'm just like, alright, that's cool. I'm gonna probably use this opportunity to just roost because I didn't see it as a threat, because the only thing I really did see it do was Moonblast and light screen. So I used that opportunity to get up a I used that opportunity to roost just so I can make sure I could get Charizard in at a later point in time if I need him. But he just looks so cool. I love him. So at this point, I was just kind of getting some damage off on him just to get damage off. But now I assumed he was going to switch out because he assumed I might go for another flamethrower. So I went for a solar beam this turn. I knew it wouldn't kill because especially he had light screen up, but it did a good amount of damage and I'm content with that. So now I decided to switch out into my Ferrothorn. I was assuming he was going to want to hit me with a water type attack or a electric type attack, so I assumed, hey, Ferrothorn can take both of those fairly nicely. So out is Ferrothorn, and I get to just stay out here, and I decided to go for Power Whip, because I assumed that if he was going to bring in his Chestnut also, I actually want to try and kill him off because he was at very low health too. So Power Whip was just clearly the best option. So now he goes back into his Dene, and I wasn't really sure what this thing was going to do to me because whatever he was going to hit me, like, I only knew that he had, like, he had Fairy type attack, he had Electric type attacks, and I wasn't really fearing anything, so I stayed in. Even at that, I was at pretty high health, so I figured that whatever he was going to hit me with wasn't going to take me out. So Talonflame comes in, and I expected to die here, so I kind of just went for a Gyro Ball to get damage off on it, and that did like a decent amount. I'm actually content with that damage, especially because his Flame Charge is now just going to be a 3-hit KO from what I'm at, and I'm able to take him out with Iron Barb, so that threat is gone, so I'm very content with that. And Ferrothorn is just doing a lot of work here. He's just like demolishing his team, except not really. But now Starmie comes back, and I'm just like, oh, well, just kill me, please. I don't care, just kill me. I'm just like, whatever, Leech Seed. It was just like I'm just like, whatever, I'm probably gonna die, so I'm just gonna Leech Seed. But like, apparently I don't die, and it's all cool because I get some health back. So he goes into his Florges again, and since I think this is his last Pokemon, I am just going to take the Moonblast fairly well because Ferrothorn is just like amazing defensively, and I'm just gonna hit him with a Gyro Ball and take him out. I was trying to save that last Gyro Ball for Florges because it was the only Steel type attack I had left, I believe. So I had like one more power point left to that, and I saved it for Florges, and I killed it. So this battle was a lot of fun. I enjoyed it, and I hope you guys did too. So I hope you guys also have a wonderful, wonderful day, and I'll see you on the next battle. And I love you all, and bye.